Good afternoon from a quiet and very empty Xavier High School. As we continue our journey through this new normal of our school year, I wanted to share a few thoughts with you. St. Ignatius reminds us at all times in our lives to be sensitive to the movement of God's Spirit. Where is God calling us? How is He inviting us? What are God's desires for us? Certainly in our lives there will be moments of disappointment and moments of great joy. Ignatius reminds us to be sensitive and aware of the desolations, the disappointments, the times where God can seem absent, times that can really focus us more on ourselves and our own issues than God's love for us or the other people in our lives. At these times, he reminds us to draw on the consolations, times we're conscious of God's goodness and the invitation of the Spirit. These are certainly difficult times and times of desolation for many of us. And yet it's important to remember those times of consolation, the goodness and the gifts of Xavier, and the goodness and the gifts in our lives now. I think of unexpected consolations in my own life. We now have our entire family home. Christian returned from California and Rebecca from Washington to join John and Rachel, me, and Sarah. And there are simple things, card games and movies and meals together, that we just don't have the time to do often these days. And now we do. It's a real blessing to us. We ended our meetings on Monday. Those of us who are in school, Mr. Lavigny, Mr. McCabe, Miss Murphy-Stockson, Miss Gallagher-Vega, and others, in the chapel in prayer. A reminder of the faith that unites our community, a reminder of, even in the difficulties, of God's real love for us, a reminder that wherever the journey takes us in the days and weeks and months ahead, God is with us, and when we come to the end of this part of the journey, God will be waiting there, inviting us into a future of life and love and goodness. Those are real consolations. I hope these days provide you an opportunity to draw on the consolations of life at Xavier, to get through the desolations, and to be conscious of the movement of God's Spirit for goodness and life and love in your own life. Be assured of my prayers and those of Mr. Lavigny and the faculty. Sons of Xavier, keep marching.